Hi, Nikki here from Purple Patch Fishing. Well, you've just been down to your local tackle store, you've bought yourself a new rod and a new reel. Let's go through how you put it together so we can get you fishing. Let's get this reel onto the rod. It needs to sit in the reel seat here. So I just need to wind this up, this bit here, up a bit, so we've got enough room. Slide it in there, and then once we've slid it in there, we just wind this down and it closes over so it doesn't fall off. This has got a keeper nut as well, so that just keeps it nice and tight and stops it from going loose when we're fishing. So there you go. When I was at the tackle shop, I got them to put some braided line on for me. I can't do that. It's much better if you get the experts to do it. So now we've got to thread our rod. On each spool is a little keeper for the line. It stops it from coming off. So just pull it out from underneath that. Now make sure that the line is underneath the bail arm. Alright, and then it's going to come out over underneath and over the bail roller. Just like that. And then we can thread all the way up. Making sure you hold onto it so you don't drop it all, and thread it up through. Make sure you've got enough drag left. If you loosen off your drag so that you can just pull it off nice and gently up as you're threading. Might have to get my glasses for this one, I think. Alright, that's it. Take your time, make sure you get it through the eyelets of the guides. Alright, that's the last eyelet done. We're ready for lure. Okay, so I had some braid put on my reel, but I don't want to tie the braid directly to the jig head. So I've put some fluorocarbon leader on. In this case I've put 6 pound on. So I've joined that together with a back-to-back uni knot. Now I won't show you how to tie that now. I'll put a link below in the description to another video where I'll show you how to tie a back-to-back uni knot. Today we are going soft plastic fishing. I've chosen my jig head and I've tied it onto my leader. I've used a uni knot. There'll be a link in the description below to a video to show you how to do that. So I've chosen my jig head, I've chosen my soft plastic. There are 2 things that you need to know to put a soft plastic on a jig head properly. First one is you need to measure. Measure the hook to find out where that hook's got to come out on your soft plastic. The other thing is that when you are threading it on, you are pushing the soft plastic onto the hook. You are not pushing the hook down into the soft plastic, you're pushing the soft plastic up and threading it onto the hook. I've got my soft plastic on my jig head. I'm almost ready to go fishing. The last thing we need to do before we start fishing is to set our drag. Now the drag is set by this knob on the top. You turn it clockwise to tighten your drag. You turn it anti-clockwise to loosen your drag. Now you never do it up so tight that you can't pull line off the reel. The idea with the drag is if the fish is pulling hard, it will take line and you can let the rod do the work. But you need to be able to retrieve. So a good idea, just if you can give that a decent tug and line comes off, I think you're set. We've put our reel on. We've threaded our line, we've put our leader on, we've put our jig head on, we've put our soft plastic on. I reckon it's time to get a fish on. Let's go. I love when that happens. That's a nice fish.